Introduction: a left-brained approach to innovation. Growing up, I was not cool. The more popular kids picked on me. In hindsight, I understand why. I loved chemistry, physics, and calculus. I was a member of the math club. Even my artistic endeavors like marching band were uncool. Let's face it, I was a nerd. My love of all things geeky continued through college, where I majored in industrial engineering. I learned about statistics, probability, and computer simulations, and how all of that applies to manufacturing productivity. The early part of my career with Accenture, a global management consulting firm, focused on these engineering-style activities. All of my work involved analysis, technical skills, and methodology. I spent my first years as a computer programmer, and in the early 1990s, I got involved with process improvement work to make companies more efficient. Business process reengineering. This work was so geeky it even had the word engineering in it. I quickly learned that if companies optimize their processes, they will downsize their workforce. The tipping point came in 1995, when I was working on a project that resulted in 10,000 people losing their jobs. I had an existential crisis. It impacted me so deeply that I decided to take a 6-month sabbatical to look back on my contributions to the world, both positive and negative. After several months of reflection, I had an epiphany. I wanted to shift gears. I no longer wanted to eliminate jobs, I wanted to create jobs. I decided to dedicate my business life to innovation, creativity, and helping companies grow. But I found one problem. It was difficult being a left-brained engineer in this right-brained world. In the minds of many business leaders, innovation and creativity are artistic endeavors that involve free thinking, lack of critical judgment, and little structure. But being a process guy at heart, I felt a little out of place. I craved structure. Soon after I shifted my focus to innovation, I took part in a brainstorming session that felt like we were going nowhere fast. Lots of ideas, little value. The group mantra was, "No idea is a bad idea." I did not share that opinion. My engineering soul craved a more predictable approach. I didn't want to stifle the creative process, but I did want to make it more efficient like I had with other business processes. So I reverse engineered the results companies wanted, and I quickly discovered that the best way to get there was, indeed, an engineering-style approach. The process for driving better results doesn't start with great ideas, it starts with better questions. When I tested this approach with others, I saw that innovation was not just the domain of the naturally creative. Anyone can contribute, even nerds like me. Everyone is creative and innovative, just in different ways.